Yo, today I'm going to teach you class versus reality. In class, to get that relief valve opening point, they want you to put your hand right underneath the relief valve to get that first drip out of there. But the problem with that is that somewhere around that backflow, there's going to be a black widow, especially if you're in a cage or a blanket or anything like that. 9 times out of 10, you're going to find a black widow in there. And what I've found in the past, that if you look underneath that relief valve, you'll probably see one up in there. Sometimes they get stuck in there in the relief valve, and I've seen them get stuck when the relief valve opens and closes. It gets stuck, and when we go to open it again, it'll fall right out of there and right into your hand. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. So why even risk it? You're by yourself out in the field. You don't want to go to the hospital or get yourself to the hospital from a black widow bite. So I will show you a couple tricks here. What I like to do is put my gauge right underneath there. That way you have your eye on the gauge. You know exactly when that relief valve point is going to open. We'll go ahead and open up our low side control and get that needle to drop. So once, sorry, that little drip there was just from up top, some residual water from before. And so when the relief valve opens, it's going to drip right on that gauge. That's the very first drip. That's good right there. We'll see that open about 2.9. So you see it drip right on your gauge. That one came out the side a little bit because I put a bunch of 10 mil on here, so I had to kind of cut that open earlier. So that's one way you could do it. That's probably the better way. You should always be able to get your gauge underneath there because you're supposed to have that 12-inch clearance. Sometimes it doesn't happen, so another way you could do it is actually just putting your hand far beneath that backflow there to get the first drip, not right up on it. But still be mindful that the backflow, or like a black widow or a spider or a lizard I've seen on there before, they could drop out of there. So it's something to be mindful out in the field with. Which one of the dangers we encounter. We encounter a lot of animals out in the field, but the black widows, for me, is one of the worst. I hate spiders. Backflows and spiders, they're one and the same. Like there's always a spider on a backflow somewhere. Most likely it's black widow. It's just a perfect home for them. I'm terrified of spiders, and I don't risk it at all. Hope you liked the video.